Welcome everyone, welcome to the stream. Give me a second, let me start the game. Okay, we are ready. Good to go. And all these are already collected.
You were saying the Sisters of Fate abused their power?
They did. When I
Let's
challenged
continue.
them, they threatened to undo my existence. So I killed them and turned their power on Zeus.
That's the most dangerous and irresponsible thing I've ever heard. These Norns have no such magic, nor does anyone in these realms that I've ever seen.
Aye, can you imagine? If it existed, Odin would have it. If Odin had it, we'd be 5 shades more fucked than we are already.
I would not ask them to change the path. Even if they could. I only want information.
And that's quite dangerous enough, in my experience. Freya, there's something I've always wanted to ask. What was it Hrimthur whispered to you?
Who?
Hrimthur, the son of Thormur, the stonemason, who disguised himself and built Asgard's wall.
Oh, yes. One of the many occasions Odin saw fit to involve me in a wager without my consent. I wish I could say that was the worst of his husbandly habits.
What wager?
I've told this story before.
And now she may tell her own.
There isn't that much to tell. I knew nothing of it at first, surely because Odin didn't expect to lose the bet. A mysterious mason had to build the entire wall in 3 turns of the season.
2! It was 2!
And if he was late, he'd be owed nothing. But if he succeeded, he was promised an audience with the queen.
Hold. Prepare for a fight.
What good's a shield if you're not gonna use it? That Roga.
What of her?
Reminds me of tales of a cruel empress, one too angry to die.
We will see.
It's so easy. Maybe not sure. Got some chaos flame. That's a nice. Okay, we have to craft, and it's not possible here. Seasonal punishment or application? Amplification. That's good. Let me also check this one. We have to go behind him. Game name, please. God of War, brother. God of War Ragnarok.
You know, I would have beaten you
What?
earlier if Atreus hadn't been there.
Have you ever played this game?
Perhaps.
We could go again, find out for certain.
Back
I
to
would
the
rather
story.
not.
I'll bet you wouldn't.
Let me go.
This is the right area, but we can't go further on the sled.
I wanna also check this. Maybe we could find something good. So we upgrade our skills and weapons also.
An abandoned camp.
Whoever was here left long ago.
Why it's
What did
shiny?
you find?
A list of provisions needed to prepare a meal.
A recipe? Who left that way out here?
Let's take a look at the ingredients. Perhaps the recipe will lead us to them.
Yeah, we can also check this one across the realms. Rivers. Find the recipe ingredients. In the map, I guess. Okay, this one is not. Not from here.
Looks like initials. Do they match the ones in that recipe book you found?
I imagine we might find one of those ingredients around here.
Let's see.
I knew I recognized those initials. The Ballad of Yari and
Name
Soma.
God of War
I'm
Ragnarok.
not familiar.
An old tale, but a good one nonetheless.
Also, you can tap on the
The
screen.
carving marks their passage through this
There you
realm.
can
I
see
always
the
try
game
and find
name.
the others. I'm curious.
Ingredient 1 found. Oh, can we find the other ones also?
just hope the Norns are somewhere indoors. I'm warm. Safe to say, no, I have not missed Midgard in Fimbulwinter. Thank you.
We will see soon enough.
Incoming fire!
Behind you, look out!
Watch out! Right flank! Behind you, brother!
The way forward is magically sealed. Something in here is giving it power.
Might I suggest the ominous broken gravestone?
The hilt of a sword.
Brother, I know that sword hilt. Tread carefully. You of all people know how weapons can carry ghosts.
If it does not help us find the Norns, it can wait.
Let's keep looking. This way. I feel a trace of their illusions here. I can try to dispel it. We won't find the Norns through a mystic gateway.
Now's no time to wander off, brother. Freya's found something.
Opnar. There's nothing here.
A false trail.
I'm afraid so. We'll have to see what else the wolves can find.
Typical Nornish mischief.
They know we're searching. I warned you they wouldn't make it easy.
And what's the hilt of a cursed king have to do with any of it?
Distraction? Coincidence? Who knows? I suppose they'd say we were fated to find it. Kratos, tell me more of your homeland.
It was violent and cruel.
Sounds no different from these lands.
It was warmer.
Freya, can we return to your story of Hrimthur? You said if he built Asgard's wall in time, he was promised an audience with you.
Yes.
Hold. The wolves are distracted.
Raiders on the left!
Fire! At your back!
Suspect that's all of them.
These were coal raiders. Infamous.
Eating wolves. Atreus and I rescued ours from such an encampment.
That was kind of you. The coal raiders have been a blight on this land. The way they've abused its creatures. Perhaps we should do something about them.
Perhaps.
Up to you, brother. If the Norns know the future, no doubt they'll expect us to show up a bit late.
Sorry guys, it's my fault. I didn't think it also can be do. Let me find the last one. Yeah, like this. We got Iden apple. Now we can go to the other chest. Also we can search. After that we continue the story.
There! Where was Sigrun when you saw her last?
She's still incorporeal, ever since Kratos set her free of her corrupted form. But she hasn't let that stop her from helping any way she can. The truth is, I owe her more than I can repay.
I doubt she'd see it that way. When we freed her, she could speak of little else but her reverence for you. Seeing you yourself again would surely be payment enough. Watch your left!
That is all of them. They still whine.
Poor things. They can smell more danger.
The wolves fear that which can no longer hurt them.
The horrors of our past can be inextricable from the present. You have to understand that.
Freya, you mentioned that Fimbulwinter had worn down some of Odin's curses, but you still needed help. Was it Sigrun who helped you recover your warrior spirit?
Is that how Odin liked to refer to the curse that kept me from defending myself?
Oh, I suppose that is where I heard it.
Would you like to know how that curse really worked? What it did to me? What it cost me to finally break it?
I'm no longer sure that I do.
That's correct.
Hold that thought. Don't get violent.
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Now maybe the wolves will cease their whining.
Kratos, I see something.
Accursed wolves.
I grow tired of your lack of empathy for your own wolves.
It's Demos, isn't it, brother?
I should not have told you of Demos.
You see yourself in these wolves, in their fear.
Let us keep moving.
Incoming fire!
Enemy behind you! Enemy behind you!
You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass!
Incoming fire!
Kratos, they're chieftain! Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Behind you, brother!
The chieftain. Was he the one who captured the wolves before you freed them?
I do not know.
Regardless, they should draw some comfort from his death.
Okay guys, now we can continue the story.
They're still scared.
Not of the raiders.
Let me see what happened.
Do not. Do not be afraid. You are safe. Good. Good boys.
Girls.
Good girls.
This is the area. Let's see. I feel something. In this direction.
Feel what exactly?
Another illusion. It's coming from this wall. The Norns are hiding something. Opener. Nothing. Another dead end.
A trap!
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
That's all of them. You know, this search will only get more dangerous.
Then we keep looking.
Back to the wolves then.
Back to the wolf. Let's see where we have to go now.
The wolves have picked up another trail. Keep
Again,
following their
they are
heads.
tracing. Smelling the scent. Let's see what happens.
Freya, can you return to your story of Hrimthur? You said if he built Asgard's wall in time, he was promised an audience with you.
Yes. Or so I learned one day when Odin burst into our bedchambers, raging and half drunk before noon, telling me to get dressed and go see what the mason wants. So, off I went, not knowing what had truly been promised or expected. Dagger stashed in my robe for emergency. And this mason, this giant in disguise.
His name was Hrimthur.
He just smiled to see
What
me.
kind of glitch
And
now?
as you said, he whispered in my ear.
Hold! What is that?
Oh, what happened, guys? Yeah, I got that one. Give me a second. I have to restart. Something happened with the glitch. But also I got that armor also. It obviously happens.
The wolves
do
have
not
picked up another
worry.
trail. Keep following their heads.
Freya, can you return to your story of Hrimthur? You said if he built Asgard's wall in time, he was promised an audience with you.
Yes. Or so I learned one day when Odin burst into our bedchambers, raging and half drunk
I
before
got
noon,
here.
telling me to get dressed and go see what the mason wants.
Brother,
Look,
Look,
defend the peace.
I remember the Jotun crafting these bracers for Tyr's statue.
Let
They
me
chose
again.
only their most talented and accomplished to do the job.
you have a good memory, Freya. Like Tyr, the Jotnar also believe the best offensive strategy is a good defense. So, this is how they chose to honor him.
The giants were not
No,
wrong.
not here. I'm trying to solve everything here. Okay. Not here. Something I haven't noticed. Maybe inside.
A knife. Shame it's rusted.
Not true. Maybe
That must be Tyr's helmet from his statue.
here. Got it.
Win minds, not wars.
Statue runes.
Tyr understood the greatest fight of them all was the battle for people's hearts and minds. Too bad Tyr has no interest
Another
in
one.
doing either these days.
Quickly, let's clear all the parts. I really love to solve the puzzles also.
Freya, can we return to your story of Hrimthur? You said if he built Asgard's wall in time, he was promised an audience with you.
Yes. And built it, he did.
No more for now. Focus.
Isn't that the
got
spear
something.
from Tyr's statue?
Maybe another. Okay, I thought I got. Okay, these are broken right now. Whispering
Wish
slab.
for peace. Be ready for war.
Well, I think that's the last of it. Doubtful we'll find any more interesting bits.
I always admire the love Tyr inspired.
Where I come from, gods of war are not revered in such a way.
Not all gods of war
Now
are the
we can
same.
start.
No, they are not.
Let's continue. I forgot.
Freya, can we return to your story of Hrimthur?
I
You
forgot to
said if
check
he
here.
built Asgard's wall in time, he was promised an audience with you.
Yes, and built.
Yeah, finally. Another one. It has so much defense. For now, I have to
If he
continue with
did.
this.
Hold! What is that?
Let's go quickly. All the artifact I can collect, it's done now.
Another gravestone. But this one's intact.
Aye, and with a keyhole tailor-made for the hilt we found. I was afraid of that.
Okay, let me check. Give me a second, everyone. I have to also add the mystic gateway here. Yeah, got it. And also, let's talk with Sindri.
I scouted ahead. The lake's crawling with raiders. Be careful.
Not enough prison flames. I can craft this one also. What you guys says? Okay, we crafted it. And also shield.
May it strike true.
That's a nice 70 defense. Luminous alloy. Okay.
Anything for Freya? Hope it's to your liking. Kratos?
Strength and defense. Stonewood, I guess. It's really nice to be use petrified bone.
What
And
can I
also-
make for you?
It has 36 runic luck also defense. And I'm wearing this one 30. I really love this. Forgot
Huh.
another
That might
one.
be my best piece yet today.
Very good.
And we can't upgrade right now. We have
I'll disinfect my tools. The cutter of hearts and the fury of the sky. And for the Valkyrie Queen? What'll it be? Be safe!
Okay, that's now. Perfect. And let me save the game. Nothing here. And let's go. What happened to them?
Well, I assume it was Sigrun then who helped you retrieve your Valkyrie wings. Were they hidden in the place I guessed?
They were not. But yes, she did. Argued all the while I should let my anger go, but helped me just the same. This is the place. We need to work our way up. This way.
Found the way. Continue.
There. Can you cut a way through the ice?
Oh, are the Norns making magical ice walls now?
No. I think the water just froze.
How do I reach there? Because I just wanted to flame those. Here is a chest, that's why I'm doing this. Very important to me. One is solved. Let me see if another here.
Up there.
I know up there, man. Okay, that's the secret. One or two. Let me find the last one. Where it is? Yeah. Maybe inside. Let's see.
More of your friends.
I didn't tell them to be here.
Incoming fire up above!
I don't know what the Norns did to trick all these raiders into guarding them. Not that they have any idea about what they're doing.
Okay, let me go and find to open the chest, because if I go Inside, maybe. Okay, okay, yeah. That's why I told you guys. It happens with me. I have to collect all of those. Okay, she's pointing. Now we can easily go.
Freya, thank you for your help. I know this was not your focus.
The sooner we find your son, the sooner you'll be able to focus. I just hope it works.
Just the same. Thank you.
A fine sentiment, but write her a bloody note when we're out of the cold, brother. Brother, this way seems like a way out, not a way in.
I concur. The Norns are further up. Okay, I feel something. It's stronger this time. Over here. This way. Open up. We found it.
Ah, isn't it always the third place you look? Is everyone hearing that creepy whisper?
It is like an itch in the mind.
It means we've stepped into their domain. Be ready for anything.
Illusions.
Projections, possibly. But assume nothing. There's no telling what manner of creature they've made unwitting guards.
Delightful.
Kratos, Ghost of Sparta, Bane of Olympus, Destroyer of Fate, Cruel Striker, Bringer of War, weapon of the gods turned against his creators. He faces a redemption he knows he can never deserve. He cannot change.
Are we in our own minds yet? He certainly seems real enough.
I hate to tell you, but parts in your mind will be real too. This place almost looks familiar, but different. Like a confused memory.
A rather hostile memory at that.
These fates should know I will not be deterred.
Brother, I had a thought. What if we took a stealthy approach to our next battle?
No.
Freya of the Valley, Master of Magics, Queen of the Valkyries, Witch of the Woods, Friend of Asgard, Destroyer of all she would hope to protect. She always finds somebody to blame. She cannot change. Mimir of the Aesir,
Here we go.
Counselor to Kings, Merry Wanderer of the Woods, Robin of the Goodfellas.
Let me guess. I'm a long-winded know-it-all and I cannot change? See? You forgot smartest man alive. Well, certainly clinks like genuine hack silver.
Okay, let me try again.